Assalamu alaikum. Today we are going to talk about a book known as 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. This book is about maneuvering your way to the top position of any organization. And I have to say this, there is a natural law on how to grab public attention, and this is what you need to do. Be so stupid and unreasonable in such a way that whatever you want to sell to the world, you put it in a way that catches their attention. And Robert Greene has done that in this book of 48 Laws of Power. Dramatize your ideas and actions. This is what 48 Laws of Power is all about. It is about grabbing public attention, but there is no substance to it, in my view. I have to qualify this statement. I'm not saying this book does not contain any ideas. It does not have substance, a lot of substance. But what I'm saying is many people, especially the leadership, give this book a lot of attention than it deserves. Look around in the environment you work in and see the kind of belief this book has instilled in the top leadership of that organization. Many people believe that this book is about climbing the ladder of leadership with ease, but that, in my view, is false. And I'll give you the reasons why I believe so. In leadership, if you have to climb the stairs of leadership, you need two basic qualities. The first quality is care. Care about the people you want to lead. Care about the product you want to sell. You have to care. That is number one. Without care, you will not achieve whatever you want to achieve, especially in people relationships. Relationships are built, the bonds that build the relationships are built by care. That is the fundamental, basic building block of any relationship. And leadership is about care. If you do not care about the people you want to lead, you will have minimum influence. And we come to the second principle is influence. Influence is about changing views. It's about bringing people to agree on a way forward. And how you do that is through influence. But there are other ways people do that, through coercion, through force, through intimidation, through blackmail. But those other ways are short-lived. The most durable method of driving people towards a common objective is through influence. Leadership is about care and is about influence. This book tells us, this book of 48 Laws of Power tells us that there are other ways of reaching the top position. And in law number 1, the book says, never outshine the master. Never outshine the master. This puts those people in that organization, in that group, in that setup, a very wrong impression about leadership. It gives a negative mindset. You have to be careful about so and so. You have to be careful about your ideas. You have to be hiding behind a screen, a face mask. You have to be hiding your true intentions. You have to hide yourself, your real self, from those around you so that they do not know what you really intend to do in the long run. That is not very good for any organization. So the idea that you should not outshine your master is hypocritical, to say the least. The leader you work under should be able to trust your ideas, should be able to trust you to be yourself, to bring ideas that will improve the product, will improve the situation, will every time, every day, everywhere people face challenges. And these challenges can only be overcome by thinking outside of the box. Now, if you do not come out and show alternative viewpoints, then why are you there? Now, law number 2 says never put too much trust in friends, but instead learn how to use enemies. This law also puts you in a negative mindset. Without friends and trusting team members, you are nothing as a leader. You will not achieve what you intended to achieve, or whatever you want to achieve, you cannot achieve without very close team members and friends. One person, as an individual, you can do very little. So you need people whom you trust to be surrounded around you, to be around you. And if you want to use people for your own objectives and dump them, when you reach your goals, you are mistaken. If you take this law wholeheartedly, you will unknowingly or even knowingly push people away from you. People will be thinking this is just a ridiculous person. This is a very suspicious person. This is someone you cannot trust. People are like mirrors. They see themselves in you, and you see yourself in people. Keep your friends close, fine, but also keep your enemies closer. Bring your enemies closer. That is a very true statement. If you want to achieve your objective with minimum resistance, you bring those who oppose the idea closer. That is a principle that is acceptable. But you should not in any way be propagating or practicing an idea that says never put too much trust in friends. Instead, learn how to use enemies. That is very wrong. And this book gives the impression that enemies are more useful than friends. I'll add, what you need to do is to have as many friends as possible, because friends, a very big team, will make your work more easy. There is another book by Robert Greene. I'm not entirely trying to dismiss his work. There is a book that is very outstanding, and it's called The Mastery. This is the book that you need to read very closely. This book is exceptional. But this one, 48 Laws of Power, read it just to know what other quarters are thinking about leadership, but never take it to your heart. If it is your first time you are coming across this channel, please hit subscribe and turn on notification. Thank you for watching.